In ancient Rome, prisoners were thrown to wild animals in the arena for the entertainment of the public. However, this spectacle was a horrific ordeal for the prisoners. The animals would tear the prisoners to pieces. This was a way for Rome to show its power, and the Vikings devised an even more gruesome death penalty, called the blood eagle. In this punishment, the prisoner's back was cut open in the shape of an eagle's wings, the bones were broken, and the internal organs were pulled out. This punishment showed the Vikings' cruelty and barbarity. The Mongols, who did not like to spill royal blood, preferred to kill prisoners by pouring molten silver on their heads. This punishment caused the prisoners unbearable pain. The Mongols were trying to show their power and terror with this punishment. In the Ottoman Empire, the death penalty was carried out in accordance with Islamic law. Criminals were usually beheaded or stoned to death. These punishments showed that the Ottoman Empire was a just empire that adhered to Islamic law. In England, the death penalty was carried out by hanging. The Tower of London was the most famous place where these punishments were carried out. This punishment showed the power and authority of the English. During the French Revolution, the death penalty became even more brutal. The guillotine, which was the most common method of execution during this period, quickly beheaded the prisoners. The guillotine became a horrific symbol of the French Revolution, as can be seen from these examples. The death penalties in empires reflect the culture and values of those empires. These punishments were sometimes cruel and terrifying, and sometimes they were a symbol of justice and order. However, in all cases, they were a way for empires to show their power. And so, were the death penalties in empires justice or revenge? It is difficult to give a definitive answer to this question. However, it is clear that these punishments contain elements of both. On the one hand, these punishments were a way for criminals to pay the price for their crimes. They ensured that criminals were isolated from society and protected other people. On the other hand, these punishments were also used to satisfy the thirst for revenge. They sent a message to the victims and families of criminals.